I got this buddy, John. He's in his 50s and he's hitting the ball longer than he did when he was in his 20s. So I said, what the heck are you doing? How are you making that happen? And this is what he told me. And it really kind of ties into some of the other videos we've done with the counter backswing sequence and things like that. But in a nutshell, here's what it is he said, Todd, most people are trying to slow their backswing down because they're told that they're too quick with their tempo or they're out of rhythm. He said it's actually just the opposite. What they need to do is pick up their backswing sequence. They need to get moving faster. So let me just show this to you, and I'm going to share with you a drill, a process, a sequence that you can go through to help you actually increase your club head speed by increasing your backswing speed. So basically, in a nutshell, what he's saying is that a lot of golfers, and I've told golfers this before early in my career, that they're swinging too quick or too fast. So they're told to swing it back low and slow. So it looks like this. It's low and it's slow. And then they get real jerky because they're trying to hit the golf ball a long way. So it looks like this. It's low and slow, and then like they go really quick. That one I actually hit pretty solid, believe it or not. Nick's kind of laughing like, I didn't think you were going to hit that one that good, but it wasn't too bad. Now, what we do know though, through science and understanding, is that the faster the club gets going early, the easier it is to maintain that coming into the golf ball. So let's walk through a couple steps. We call this the counter backswing sequence, and this is how it's going to help you increase your backswing speed. So basically, here's the first step. What you're going to do is I'm going to have you take your regular stance, and you know we love our 3-setters, and you're going to take the club and you're going to put it right out here in front of you. Now from here, all you're going to do is just swing it back and then through just like that. Let me go ahead and do that again. Notice where the club's at. I'm going to give you a little tip in a second if you tend to slice the golf ball with your driver. I got something coming up for you here. But put it out in front, swing it back, then through. One more time, I like to do my 3-setters. Now what's happening is that, and I'm going to go ahead and just step in there and hit one. Here we go. Okay, that was a little quicker already. Now what happens is that when we put the club out in front like this, it gives us more runway. There's more room to get the club head going versus it starting here and stationary, right? When it's out here, I got the momentum of the club moving that helps me get the backswing going a little bit quicker. So that's step number one. Let's move to the next step, okay? If that's pretty easy for you, here's the next step. What you're gonna do now is you're gonna take your setup, and we'll talk about the slicing here in just a second. We're gonna put the club in front, but this time you're gonna take your lead foot and bring it back to your trail foot. So I did that setup, club in front, bring this back. Now this time, I'm gonna swing it back, and as I start to swing forward, I'm gonna step. Let me do it slow first. So here we go, setup, club in front, bring it back. Okay, let me do it one more time. Everybody see how I did that? Club in front, boom. Okay, now let's go ahead and I'm gonna step in here, and I'm just gonna hit a shot. Ooh, that was better yet. Now, why does that work? Because if you followed any of the vertical line swing system, or you've read the book, The Bad Lie, you know that one of the power sources is transfer of weight or shifting of power from side to side. It's one of the cornerstones of the program that we teach. And by having my feet together and stepping forward, that gets my weight going forward in momentum with the golf club and everything together, all right? Now, let's talk about the third step. And then we're going to talk about that slice. How does that sound, Nick? Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, good. See, I got one thumbs up out of Nick. And do you guys like the thumbs up from Nick? Put it in the comments. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of funny. So put it in the comments. Let us know if you like the thumbs up from Nick. I like it. Help me win this bet we got going on in the office. All right, here we go. The third step in this sequence, and we're going to talk about the slice in just a second here, is we're just going to do the opposite. So I got my feet together, club in front, and this time I'm going to swing it back and step this way. Boom. Now this one might feel a little bit more natural to you, and what we're doing here, boom, one more, get my 3-setter, is I'm loading the trail foot. Okay, so I'm increasing the speed with the momentum. I'm learning to load the trail foot. Here we go. Now I've done a 3-setter. I'm just going to hit one, load, load. Oh gosh, I can feel the speed is picking up. So that's kind of the sequence. And what we want to understand there is that the faster the backswing is, the better chance it is to pick up club head speed. Now, what about if you slice? I promise you something on the slice. So let me tee up one more ball here. The other thing is, you know, my favorite question is, where are you from? God, we got people from all over. we're really growing this tribe, this group of people of experienced golfers, the bad lie, the vertical line swing. And hey, do us a favor, tell somebody else about it, because we're having a lot of fun bringing this stuff to you. And I hope you guys and gals out there are enjoying it, because I know Nick and Jordy and JT and myself, we're having a lot of fun. Now, what if you slice it? What if you slice it? So here's what I want you to do. Let's go back to step number 1. Normal stance, club in front. But what I want you to do is the club head, I got the max vert right here. This thing is hot. I got the max vert, and I got the fairway finders, the red line right there. What I'm going to do is just take it, and I'm going to point the red line kind of like this. So it points more towards the sky. See, I was like this. I'm just going to rotate it that way. Now, what that does is that actually, of course, closes the club face. It releases the club face squares. I did a video on this, matter of fact, not too long ago. But the other key thing is notice where it's at. See how it's out here in front of me? It's not over here. This would be bad. Okay, this would be good. Even better. See that? So let's do that. Let's tie that. So this is for you if you want more club head speed and do slice the driver. This is going to fix it. Here we go. Let's tie this together. Normal stance, club in front, rotated, all right, back and through. Notice how I even have it up in the air. Good. There's 2, 1 more, 3 setter. Boom. All right, let's tie that together. Here we go. Let's get some speed in that club head. Let's get that shifting of weight. Let's take that information that we learned from John and really get some club head speed going. Oh yeah, God, I love that. All right, we got a couple thumbs up out of Nick. Be sure to put that in there if you like those. We gave you a couple tips on how actually increasing your back swing speed increases your club head speed. These tips right here are gonna help you play some better golf.